What's up, y'all? So I tried to do quick little snippets, but it's too long to do that. But I want to be quick because I have a parent teacher conference soon. So while I prepare for that, I wanted to kind of share this story of where I got this trauma stemming from my brother. So since I've been a mother, I realized that let me put the phone here while I get ready. I realized that whenever I go to a corner store and there's an addict there, asking for money, or if I'm at a red light and there's someone there asking for money and I have my kids with me, I get really, 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 really uncomfortable. And I'm always like, no, 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 shoot them off. I don't have it. Now, no offense to them, because if I'm by myself and I have money on me, I would give it to them. Like, it's like I'm an empath, so it's to the point to where I'm like, I don't even try to carry a lot of money on me, because if I have enough money to give to every person that is at each light, I would. So I try not to even carry a lot of money on me. But anyway, so I've been noticed I did that. In my mind, I would always think to myself, I don't want my kids to ever feel like it's okay to stand on a corner to get money, or um ask for money at a store. That's not the way to survive, and I don't want them to feel like that's the way to survive. So I would always, tell them like, no, no, I don't have anything, right? And so the other day I went to this vegan restaurant because I recently stopped eating meat and I wanted to introduce it to my daughter. It's not a restaurant, it was like a fast food place, but I took my daughter because she got out of school early. And so I took her up there and we ate. And when we were leaving, an addict walked up to us. And when he walked up to us, I immediately like froze and I started shaking my head no. And as soon as I did that, I got convicted. So of course the guy's not worried about me. He's trying to get his money for the things that he needs his money for. But I know that I'm getting called to higher, and God is going to test me while I'm trying to get to higher. And I immediately was convicted when this man walked up to me. So he's going about his business, but we kind of going this back and forth because he's trying to continue walking and I'm trying to continue walking to the car. And so I'm like, excuse me, like I tried to calm down and show him that that reaction was, I guess you could say, not, I didn't mean to have that reaction with him. So I started trying to be nice, which I probably should just apologize. I don't know. But I started like, oh, excuse me, but he wasn't worried about me. He was going about his business, but I was convicted. So my daughter was like, Mommy, we can give him the leftover food that we have if you want. And I was like, no, I don't think he wants that, baby. I think, he's trying to get money, because he's an addict. And so I was like, so I don't think he would want the food. And so we're gonna take it home so everybody else can taste it. So she's like, okay. And she was like, Mom, I just feel so sorry for people like that. And I'm like, I do too. And so I was just sitting down because I try to be self-aware of the things that I do. So I had I was just sitting there thinking, because I'm like, Lord, thank you. Like I immediately was like, Lord, thank you, because you stopped me right in my tracks. So I'm like, I am growing closer with you, because this year I have been real strong on growing close with the Lord. So I'm like, I am growing closer with you, because I realized that immediately. It didn't take me long, to change my reaction towards this man. He's a person just like I'm a person. But I'm like, where do I get this from? I do that every single time I go to a store, or I'm at a red light and someone walk up asking money. And that's when I came to, I never wanted my kids to think that that was okay. And so I'm just sitting thinking, and the same thing just kept popping up in my head. So I'm like, yep, that's where I get it from. So I have a brother and he would, often get in trouble. And so one of his times he was getting in trouble, I remember my mom sitting us all down talking to us. We having like a come to Jesus moment. And my mom was like, what do you want to do when you get older? And my brother sarcastically said, I want to be a bomb. And mom was like, what? So what do you mean by that? I sit on the corner and ask people for money. I think that's what he said. But I don't know if that's what he said or that's what I was envisioning in my head. And I remember sitting next to him, looking at him like, who wants to be a bomb when they grow up? And that came back to my memory and I couldn't do nothing but laugh because I'm like, my brother gave me this trauma. I sense that has stuck with me. And I was probably like 8 or 9 years old, if not younger. That stuck with me. And all I knew was I wanted my children to avoid wanting to become a bomb at all costs. And so I thought that by my brother seeing that, he thought that it was okay to live life asking for money off the street. That was okay for him. And I didn't want that to be the case for my kids. And so I began to avoid people coming up to my car requesting money if I'm with my children. So that's something I gotta pray on. That's something I gotta work on. But I wanted to share that story. Do you think of anything that you can relate to this moment? If you do, share it under this post and I'll get back to you. God bless. Bye.